Hi, this is Taryn Grome, editor of Pharma Voice. We met with numerous inspirational thought leaders at this year's DIA annual conference as part of our Editors Take video series. I hope you enjoyed this discussion.
In this episode, Taryn meets with Cy Pretorius, Chief Scientific Officer, Parexel.
Welcome to Philadelphia and the 2016 DIA conference.
Thank you, Taryn.
What industry trends are you observing this year?
I think to me the underlying theme is still that we as an industry are trying to develop safe and effective drugs and affordable drugs better. With better I mean faster, cheaper, and obviously also with less risk. So in terms of key trends, I would say in terms of study design, that seems to be a hot focus area, specifically adaptive designs, personalized medicine, using that as an approach there. Patient recruitment and patient retention continues to be a hot topic. I think related to that, patient centricity in general. In terms of study execution, risk-based monitoring, that continues to be a hot topic, as is the importance of the Asia-Pacific region as a global destination in drug development. I think technology continues to be another big bucket, mobile technology, wearable devices. Not only these technologies, Taryn, but also the data that they generate, so big data in general. And then I would say the final trend or final hot topic is around accelerated approval pathways.
I think you've hit on all of the trends and the insights that we've been hearing so far at the show as well. And how is Parexel addressing these trends?
We at Parexel have been and are working on a number of initiatives that basically address most or all of these trends that I just mentioned. And we've developed a clinical development optimization framework to help us think through these. And in essence, we've grouped these initiatives that we're working on into 4 buckets. First one around better study design. So that's the first bucket. Here we focus on trends such as protocol optimization, which is a service and an initiative that we have within Parexel and that I'm responsible for. We look at precision medicine, genomic medicine, and biomarkers. We focus on modeling and simulation, quantitative development. Adaptive designs is another big initiative on the Parexel side. And then very importantly, how do we make sure we have the right patient at the right site in the right country? So that's sort of some of the initiatives that we're embarking on around study design, optimizing that. The second bucket is around study startup, and here we focus on making sure that we have creative ways to and innovative ways to get regulatory documentation to sites. We also focus on other technologies and working with sites in general, and also on clinical trial logistics. Third bucket being around how do we execute studies. Here we're very much focused on risk-based monitoring. I think that's a good example in that case. Also some of the endpoints related to imaging and other endpoints that are very much in focus at this point in time. And then the final bucket is around how do we analyze data and how do we submit it. And here we have big initiatives around accelerated approval pathways.
It's very exciting. I think there are a lot of things that you're doing that are innovative, and I like to see how we're going to move the industry forward through some of these processes and products that you all are bringing to the foreground. What areas specifically are you seeing benefits in?
I think the study design piece is probably one of the areas that I personally am most involved in. So how do we use innovative designs? How do we get better as an industry in designing better studies? And I'll give sort of 2 data points to support the point I'm trying to make. As of today, almost between 40 to 50% of phase 3 trials still fail, which, if you think about it, is an absolute tragedy, both from a cost perspective, but also from a patient perspective. And very often that's due to design issues that could have and probably should have been prevented. And then a second data point is about 2/3, or 66% of phase 3 protocols currently have at least one or more amendments. Very often these amendments are written to address a design flaw. And so a lot of the initiatives and a lot of the effort that we at Parexel and that I am putting in personally is around how do we get better at designing protocols that would ensure success and that would ensure proper drug development.
I want to thank you for joining us for our Editors Take Video program today.
Thank you so much for having me, Karen.
For more information on this topic, visit our Thought Leaders website.
For more Editors Take Videos from the DIA Annual Conference, visit www.pharmavoice.com. Thanks for joining us.